Well, hello and welcome back to my channel, Jeep Cherokee ZJ New Zealand. There's a few videos up there. This is my girl dog, Roxy. She's a Huntaway. We're in New Zealand at a place called Lake Whakamaru in the North Island of New Zealand. Probably about 30k southwest of Tokoroa. So welcome back to my channel. Haven't updated for a wee while. Been busy working, so carry on. The dog's dying to get out of the Jeep. We've just pulled up here at Lake Whakamaru, as I said, and I think I better let the dog out so she can have a wander around, and we'll talk about a few of the updates made on this truck and a few extra accessories on board for the summer. So out and about and do my thing. Okie doke. Like I said, here we are, and me and my trusty ZJ. A little bit of a walk around. Truck's running really well at the moment. Done a lot of work to it. Put a new trans in. Had issues with the last trans I had in here, so to keep it all running good, I decided to put a new trans in about 6 months back, and can't really complain. It's running really well. The trans I put in is a second-hand ZJ trans, same trans, out of a different truck, but it's done way lower Ks, and obviously I've still got the same setup that I've always had. I've put a new in the battery box 120 amp hour battery, deep cell, so she's a lot better than it was. I've also I've got the fridge, the TV, and I've bought myself some recovery tracks. Now these are ARB recovery tracks. They call them Treks. They're good quality, very pricey. I think for the 4 of them it cost me 730 New Zealand dollars. So they were like about 260 or say 270, no, sorry, 360 odd dollars, $370 a pair. So they come in pairs. I've got 4 for the summer, so I can do a lot of beach driving and fishing. And I don't have a winch, as you guys probably know. I don't have lockers. The truck's pretty stock other than a lift and all terrains. And I decided, to be safe, it's probably a good idea to have recovery tracks, especially when you're out on your own and you might get stuck in a bit of soft sand. I've also bought, which is in here, just bear with me for a sec. I'll just take these tracks out. They're in the way. Sorry about that. Back with me. I've also got myself a good quality Thumper Max twin air pump and tyre deflators, so I can let my tyres down on the sand, or anywhere really where you need to let your tyres down. And the Thumper Max here comes with an 8 metre air hose, and also the tyre deflators I bought separately. Which is basically that device there. Don't know if you can see that quite clearly or not. So you deflate your tyres down. It's got a pressure gauge to let you know what pressure you're running. Really handy. Doesn't take so long to let them down to the pressure you want. You go right round. And then of course the Thumper Max comes with this as an extra pressure gauge with a release button here on the side, so you can also let your tyres down if you air up too much. You can push that button in there and release the air. So if you go up, you might have let your tyres down to, I don't know, 20, 25 or whatever, probably 20 if you're on the sand. And when you hit the hard stuff again, you got your gauge to pump them back up to the right pressure. And if you go over, maybe you might go over to 35 or 38, and you might decide, no, it's too much. Well, you can just push this button here and that releases air as well. So you could actually use this as a tyre deflator as well. And that comes with the Thumper Max as an extra, optional extra. It does come with a gauge without the trigger. So with the trigger on the Thumper Max, on this gauge, the Thumper Max will pump up to its maximum pressure and then stop. Whereas with the original one that it came with in the box, it didn't do that. It just kept running. So it always had the chance of getting too hot. So I decided to buy this extra gauge, which is, like I said, an optional extra, and that allows the machine to stop and cool down a bit between tyres. And then as soon as you push this trigger and you start pumping up, obviously the machine will start up again and give you maximum pressure, and then as soon as it gets to maximum pressure, the machine shuts off. So it's just something to think about if you're buying a there's all sorts of different models. The Thumper Max is it pumps out 180 litres per minute. It's absolutely fantastic. I really encourage people to get a good quality one if they're going to get one, because you're not there all day pumping your tyres up in the heat or whatever, in the rain. So it's really quick. You can pump all 4 tyres up probably in a few minutes. Obviously depending on what pressure you go down to. So each tyre, you'll definitely pump each tyre up from 20 to, if you go down to 20 and you want to get back to 35, you'll easily do that in less than a minute each tyre. So fantastic. So I carry that. I carry the tyre deflators everywhere I go, and the Thumper Max, I don't go anywhere without it. As I said, it comes with a 8 metre hose, which I carry right there, and I don't go anywhere off-road without all the gear. As you know, it can be nothing worse than being stuck when you're out on your own. And obviously the recovery tracks. Be a bit more light. have these grips, and you can use this end as a shovel to dig out sand from under your wheel, and obviously it's like ramped at the other end. If you can see that, it's a bit tricky holding the camera while doing this, but yeah, sort of a little ramp. So anyway, the dog's having fun. It's a bit of a kind of windy day out here today. Not great, not sunny. If you want to check out some of the views we have here in Lake Whakamaru, check this out. Fantastic views. There's probably no better place to be on a sunny day. Fantastic out here. A lot of people come out here and camp. It's not really the sort of place where you have four-wheel drive, so you can, check out. There's places around here. Obviously, we're in kind of the Lake District of the North Island, so there's no beaches. Dog loves to go for a swim. She absolutely loves the water, so wasn't really much of a work day today, so I decided to come out here for a drive. Hey girl. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, here, hey. As you can see, dog's having fun. Guys thinking about getting the ZJ Jig, I tell you what, fantastic, reliable vehicle, straight 6, inline 6. Yeah, I honestly love it, and I wouldn't swap it for anything. So anyway, this is just a short video. I'll get back to having fun with my dog. And when I get to summertime and I get out fishing, I'll update my channel again, and hopefully I'll have some fish. And we'll be parked up on the beach with the roof tent. Obviously, if you're new to my channel and you haven't seen any of my other videos, I have the RMR roof tent up on top there. And she's a beauty thing, jumping up in there and having a sleep. You know, it's fantastic, and I recommend roof tents. It doesn't matter what type of roof tent, as long as it's a roof tent that can handle the conditions of wherever you live. I really recommend them. So cheers for watching, and update in the summer. God bless.